Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with this first one, get products, which returns all of the products in our repository. So first things first, at the same level of our NoBS Spring Boot application, we're going to create a new interface. So new, Java class, interface. We're going to call it query. Angle brackets, I, comma, O. And this is going to stand for input and output. It's going to have one method. It's going to return a response entity. O is our output. And I've seen people either call it execute or handle. So we're going to call it execute. And it's going to take in I input. Okay, going back to our product folder, at the same level of our product controller, we're going to create a new folder. And we're going to call it query handlers. This is where all of our query handlers for products are going to live. Okay, so inside the query handlers folder, we're going to do file, new, Java class, and naming is very important. So it's going to be called get all products query handler. We're going to annotate it with @service. And what this tells Java Spring Boot is this is your business logic. We are then going to implement query, which we just wrote. Implements query. Now remember, this is our input and our output. In this special case, with all products, we don't need an input. We're just going to return all of them. So we can just type void, and we're going to return a list of products. Go ahead and do your imports. And it's not going to be happy with us because we need to implement the methods. So go ahead and click Implement Methods. And click OK. Okay, let's go back to our product controller class. And in our controller, we needed our product repository. This allowed us to make calls like find all and find by ID. So as you guessed, we will need this in our query handler class. So we're going to copy this, come over to our query handler, and paste it. Now going back to our product controller, this logic, or lack of logic really, is what we need in our new class. So we're going to cut and paste. So this concludes our products query handler. Now we just need to update our controller so it routes to here. So first we need to inject it just like we've injected our product repository. So @AutoWired private get all products query handler, get all products query handler. Come down here, get all products query handler dot the only method that we have implemented, execute. And again, we're going to pass in void, and we need to return. Excuse me, we're going to pass in null. Okay, our refactor is now complete for this endpoint. Let's go ahead and open up Postman and run our application. And since it was a refactor, we don't expect any new behavior. We expect it to work the exact same way it did before. So when I come over to Postman, hopefully I'll still get the same results. And there we have it, a list of products, 1, 2, and 4. Remember in a previous video we deleted number 3, and it is still returning the exact same thing. FYI, I did separate out our two get methods, get all products, and a separate request for get a single product. So there you have it. It works just as expected. Now again, with this particular one, you might not see the value in separating it out because it was only one line of code anyway. But as we go through and refactor each one of these endpoints and the complexity and the logic starts increasing, you're going to start seeing the value in having these in different places. Okay, so on the next episode, we will refactor our get product endpoint.